This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to my review of Titan Season 3, Episode 8, titled Home, and, well, first off, there's a spoiler warning, but also, I will be talking about a little bit more mature content from this episode, so, back up it as 18 plus, because it's not showing anything inappropriate, but I'll be talking about that there was some inappropriate stuff in here. So, well, you've been worried about that. The spoiler thing is obvious. This is a review, so you should know that going in. And looking at it, this was a really good episode. It follows the Titans all in their different ways. It puts Tim and Drake possibly on the path to becoming Robin, although we probably know he will be. It makes the storyline between Crane and Jason even more interesting, and I'm excited to see where this continues. So going into it, we began kind of with they're going to a party with Barbara, but he is confronted by Tim Drake, and that changes his plans. And then he is hit by a truck trying to find Jason. That wasn't really planned, it was just, an accident. And from that, he starts having hallucinations of different parts of his past, and of course of Batman, and well, this is just, torturing for the entire episode. We also see that, well, there's a leak in the GCPD, and that it needs to, be fixed. But also we have both Jason and Crane questioning everything, both feeling weak, and it was pretty interesting. We have, this is the mature part I'm talking about, so just letting you know that. And Jason starts talking to, and I'm trying to keep it as, nice as possible, someone who has a non-typical profession, someone, I'll just say, who's not wearing too much, and with that, he's trying to make them go and act as Hank and Dawn, and so we could apologize for the, murder he committed of Hank. And, well, the guy doesn't want to be doing this, but the girl there tells him that he shouldn't be blaming himself if he was on drugs and stuff. And she's done a lot of terrible stuff, and he should go home, which was good advice, and even though it came from a, kind of questionable source. And then, really, Jason wants to make amends, but Crane, who visited and killed his mother, is feeling, alone, and wants to go to Jason, since he's about as desperate as Jason is, but he learns that Jason is going to betray him, so he sets up a trap. And I want to look at, Starfire's storyline and everything. And Starfire, well, she is having dreams again and nearly kills both Superboy and Blackfire. And that was pretty intense. So, looking at that, with Starfire is going on to see the vision of a baby Tamarinian, and I'm not fully sure what that means, but I'm guessing that'll be explained soon. And now that we see that Blackfire and Roy are having a pretty good relationship, and from what I heard is that Blackfire may not be the villain because, well, who I heard it from was not really sure themselves, and they kind of said that when reviewing this episode. And maybe Crane will be the main villain, I'm not fully sure. Could still be Blackfire, but it'll need to be, plot twist, so I think it could go either way. And with it, I'm pretty intrigued to see how this continues, but we get to the ultimate conclusion with Tim Drake also following, well, it's not to go with the ultimate conclusion, but Tim Drake is also trying to become for himself to be Robin and gets shot by Crane when following Jason. And he's following to a decent extent the Batman story, I believe it was called A Lonely Place to Die or something. I can't remember the exact title, but that's where Tim Drake made his first appearance. And in that, it was after the death of Jason Todd, and instead of, wanting to become Robin, he wants to love Nightwing return to being Robin because he sees that Batman's going over the edge now since Robin's dead. But eventually, for a bunch of events, he decides to become Robin, and with this, it just seems like he's a little simpler. He just wants to be Robin from the start to protect people. And after he's shot, Jason runs in because he doesn't want to be blamed, I think. But then we have, at least I interpreted it differently than one review I saw. Crane uses the advice of the guy who he killed earlier that came in. The guy was, of course, telling him that some bozo, that they didn't know was Crane, tried to drill into the pipes, steel pipes with like a concrete drill, and saying that in order to work, they needed like something as powerful as the sun. So Crane, knowing that Jason was going to betray him, went and set up a trap and caused an explosion so he could put his chemicals into the Gotham water supply. And those chemicals, I'm guessing, are not the anti-fear gas. I'm guessing it is the fear gas. And we could be seeing a story similar to City of Fear from Arkham Knight. And I think what the new DC comic event is supposed to be Fear State, but I'm not really sure what that is. I just found on like Google and it was like, they said that Scarecrow was involved, so I'm guessing that it's him releasing his chemicals, but I don't know about that. But it seems pretty interesting, and I definitely want to see where that continues, and if Crane will be the ultimate villain for the season, or if it's going to be someone else, like Blackfire, since she's the only other, logical one. But either way, I'm excited to see where this continues, and I'm not 100% sure of this, but I heard that next week's episode is kind of like is one not going to be taking place in Gotham, it's going to take place at the Mysterio with Raven. I can't remember tonight if that's true, but if it is, we're going to be waiting a little bit to see the aftermath of this. And really, I am interested to see what is going on. I can't wait to see the next episode. And I think that's really it. I hope you enjoyed the Lego Lord of the Rings set idea I had. And look out for the rest of my videos this week. I'll have my Archer review out tomorrow, and on Saturday I will be hopefully doing my Attack of the Clones thing. One thing is I may push it back slightly because of a bunch of schoolwork, so I might just do an extremely simple video for Saturday. But that really depends on how much free time I get. So, depending on that, it could go either way. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.